Please welcome your New Orleans Saints.
Visitors sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. This guy's putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. Across from him, the Saints head coach, Kellen Moore. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go here in New Orleans. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. Somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On third down, Jackson. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 18 on
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Left side in the hands of London. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Saints 16.
Jackson now on second down. He's got the number 2 overall pick, rookie Travis Hunter. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Travis Hunter. Touchdown Falcons. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
Falcons 7. Saints nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Naheem Hines. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step up, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break, get away, regroup. They said they had a great week of practice. It kind of rejuvenated the locker room, and we're going to find out here shortly whether it worked.
Get it! Draft all 80!
They'll go again here with Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
11.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Throwing Willis. Left side into the hands of Olave.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike. That's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
At their own 25-yard line.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Well, over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
They run over center with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. He'll take this forward for a touchdown. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He fires downfield for Pitts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Jackson. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Down the sideline. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Falcons move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Taken in by Connor Hayward. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Willis now to throw. The catch is made by Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Pistol snap to Willis. Now the short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, hey!
It's a give now to Kamara, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll try and get there on the ground, and he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Malik Willis, touchdown New Orleans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Raiders, extra point is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Falcons offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And the Markham Dash just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Jackson. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
First down.
Off the play fake. Jackson pushed out to his left. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Back to throw, Jackson. On the run to the right. Now he takes off, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
And the Falcon first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell.
Brandon Powell.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throw left side. That's Johnson. Still going. And he will score. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown Saints. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Prater, extra point is good. Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Saints 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Falcons take over.
The Falcons offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line.
A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now Jackson. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down. 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown Atlanta. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Second down, Jackson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Falcons.
Touchdown Falcons.
The extra point. Up and good. And Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. Whoa! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Willis. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another
First and 10.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. Willis. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line. It is third and long.
Come on.
Throwing, Willis. He's got his man. That's 11. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pistol give to Kamara. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown-saving tackle, really good effort. But now they're going to have to buckle down and dig in because they're facing first and goal at the 1.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Alex Angeloni in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Hey.
Throwing here on third and goal. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Prater, extra point is good. And the Saints back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 33, here's second down and 4. Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Powell now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Willis now to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First down.
Alert! Alert!
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Brings up second
From
and
41,
9.
here's second and 9.
70 Timberwolves! Let's go!
Throwing Willis. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Check that! Let's go!
Willis now to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Punt formation.
Falcons offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. Out wide, that's Robinson. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of the field, but they turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Now Kamara. Whoa! He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
19 yards.
I'm not lying! I'm not
That's good for the
lying!
Saints. First down. First and goal.
Pistol snap to Willis. That's to the end zone, and it's batted away. It is incomplete. Go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Here's Willis. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll talk things over before third down.
Ready? Here we go. Strike.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Saints. Prater, extra point is good. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints 28.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line. Second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Pistol formation with Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
That's another Falcons.
Allen's going to get it again. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan.
2 yards on the pickup.
On play action, here's Jackson.
At the 47-yard line.
Throw on the run is complete.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Off the play fake. Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They're down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Jackson. That's taken in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown Falcon. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead.
Saints 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Touch the Eagle.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing is Willis. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Willis to throw. Rolling right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, their center able to rate it in, and they'll retain possession. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The Falcons offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And the rush gets home. Get them down. They got him. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Second down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 86 yards. Touchdown Atlanta.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Falcons.
He'll look to throw.
That's going
to be caught. So a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Saints,
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Check!
They'll go down to a knee. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Hollywood Brown. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chiefs come away with an 8-point victory. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's Jordan Love. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Packers run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this guy's still got it, Raheem Mostert. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Steelers put it on cruise control. They win it 28-7. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
lopsided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. This guy's heading back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 31.
To throw is Willis. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. The gain is 64.
64 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first down.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Kamara. And this one threw in quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, like down here in the tight red zone. You find yourself inside the 10-yard line, you're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. And the defense has to feel good about that. 4th and goal. They come up with a big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a nice game.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 12. At the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And he's got another one. Travis Hunter. Touchdown Atlanta. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season.
63. Saints 28.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
1st and 10.
There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in, and he'll be taken down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
First down.
First
down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Kamara. Good blocking, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Raiders' extra point is good. And the Saints will get just a bit closer.
63. Saints 35.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Falcons offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Chase Young on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Got to get this
7.
to the 25. Here's 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 2.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Falcons first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Throwing Jackson.
First down, Falcons.
Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 3-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Saints have got it.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? That takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back, and they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing Willis. And they're going to give him a second time. He goes down again. Micah Parsons getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine He was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now, faking the give, on the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Lamar going to work with the pistol. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Chase Young. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
17 yards on the play.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
That's right. 180. That's right.
They'll run with Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
No, we changed it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The line of scrimmage.
Third and 11.
Brings up third down and 11.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try to run for it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Falcons. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 7, Saints 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing, Willis. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Raiders' extra point is good. Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
Saints 42.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
of 7
And he has
yards.
been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Get himself up there after picking up the first down.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Oh, a loose football. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
Recovered by the Saints.
Here's Willis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Willis now to throw. This one on target to Olave. Third, they need 8.
Chris Olave. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Willis. He's got a receiver. It's Claypool. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
And the Saints first down.
19, Charger, 19.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On the give, this is Camara. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Pistol snap to Willis. This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
2 yards from 6 points.
That's
It is
good
first
for the
down
Saints.
and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Lead
The
him,
2-yard line.
Camara going to try to pull his way in. This defense backed up. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready?
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Go. Ready?
Again, it'll be Camara. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It's 3rd and goal.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And that's what he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6.
And now, Kellen Moore not thrilled with the last call, and the former quarterback throws the red challenge flag. So that challenge, a successful one. Prater, extra point is good. And the Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
Saints 49.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. And they'll be taken down at the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Cameron Jordan in there to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run is going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. It is 3rd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. There he goes again. And he will score again. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Howell now to bring it back. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds, and now Kellen Moore not thrilled with the last call, and the former quarterback throws the red challenge flag.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. To throw, here's Willis. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Willis to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Willis. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Throwing
line.
is Willis. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try it again here. 2nd and 10. Now Willis. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Willis now to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st
Bronco
down.
switch, Bronco
On the
switch.
handoff, it's Camara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Willis. The catch is made by Claypool.
Anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able...
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown Saints. His 4th TD grab of the season. Prater's extra point is good. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints, 56.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A first down throw for Jackson. To the right. That's Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson will get this to Pitts once more. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one caught it before. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Makes the score.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Howell now to bring it back. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Throwing, Willis. And this is too far out in front. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Let's go now.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go. Ready?
Here's Willis. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 41,
Here's a
Kamara.
3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Willis now to throw. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints.
Hey, check that.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Willis. That is caught. And the Saints going to be set up with 1st and goal. This play moves them down to the 1.
It's a gain of 18. And the Saints, 1st down.
Bronco switch. Bronco
He'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's It's Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is first touchdown this year. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
84. Saints 63.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Give to Robinson from the pistol. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 5.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. They'll try and run the option left. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Play action now. Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws.
And he's in! Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 63.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Saints take over first.
There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 10.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Malik Willis on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. To throw, here's Willis. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. To throw is Willis. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now in this football game, the extra point. It's up and through. Saints will get just a bit closer. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.